joining me for your December Astro Tarot forecast. My name's Audrey Alison. I'm shuffling the Green Witch Tarot by Anne Mora. And congratulations, Kat. Happy solar return, and I'm congratulating you because it's official. Saturn will be leaving your first house. If this is your sun sign, please watch your rising sign and your moon sign and the sun sign for a full dose of the cosmos for the month. Saturn on the 17th exits Capricorn and enters Aquarius through March 7th of 2023. So this is big news for you in terms of having this experience, having your ruling planet in the first sector of physical body for the last 3 years. Saturn in the second house does something very different. And for Capricorn, it's really about how you have learned and will continue to learn to save your income. Capricorn has been limited in their ability to earn or save, and for the first time in quite a while, Saturn and Jupiter will not be working with Pluto in your sign. So there is room for you to change now that Pluto is alone in the first house without the uncomfortable friction and restriction that Saturn has created in addition to Pluto in the first house with your body and in career, in relationship. It's affected Capricorns very deeply. But now your focus is on self-confidence, your belief in yourself, your security in yourself, how you value your worth. There's a very discriminating energy to this Saturn transit in the second house that will diminish any self-deprecating or negative self-talk, any habit that Capricorn has in putting themselves down over the course of 3 years will be squashed. The notion to spend recklessly will be squashed. Opening a savings account, even if you just put $5 a week into this account, is what Saturn is bringing into your world. And it's not just a savings account. It's methods of accruing money that are available to you with just making small tweaks here and there, fine-tuning, trimming excess spending and expenditures is narrowed. You are trimming the fat in excess and you are accruing interest where you can in positive ways. Paying down your debts is indicated. Now, Jupiter entering the second house on the 19th. I was reading Saturn right there those past comments was Saturn related. And now I'm discussing the Jupiter transit on the 19th of December into the second house through December 28th of 2021. These two guys are opposite energies in that Saturn does that savings and accrual. Jupiter does the same, but there's an expansion of your monies here and what you've accumulated, and the desire to spend might still be there, but Saturn is going to keep you in check. your earnings with Saturn and Jupiter working together don't have much of a choice but to expand by the end of the year of 2021. Feeling good about your income and what you are paid in your position, how you are valued, becomes important to you and should be. Don't sell yourself short. Jupiter in this sector will give you more confidence than you've had in the last 3 years. I also feel like you will feel like you deserve this when at times over the course of 3 years, Capricorn might have felt like they did not, or that they're the black sheep. They didn't deserve this. They're the odd man out. They're the rebel who ran away from home who doesn't deserve it. Or there's a lot of maybe old guilt going on. But you totally deserve to make a living doing what you love and at the rate that you deserve. I think that Capricorn is getting a boost of self-confidence in a way they have not truly been able to receive, which changes everything. In order to truly get what you want, you need to feel like you already have it. And I think that's the issue with Saturn in the first sector for 3 years with Pluto, and Jupiter just exacerbating all of that. Fear and limitation. Now, having them both in a sector that has to do with earnings, but has to do with your approach to earnings and what your self-value that you place on your worth is, you might just increase your rates. And you should. You should increase your rates. This is going to be so much better than the feeling that you're walking uphill and a boulder keeps rolling back down over you. This is a much better positioning for Capricorn and their earnings for the years ahead. And then on the 21st, the sun enters your sign. Happy birthday. And this will be conjunct Mercury. Happy solar return. Express yourself. Tell the world about it. We have closure this month. It's not an eclipse, but we have our full moon at 8 degrees of Cancer in the polar opposite sign. There's an awareness in your relationship sector, and you can see very intuitively into the 7th sector of marriage and your partnership. If you're single, I think you're able to walk into this year owning those decisions. If I were you, I would accept them and start your new year with a fresh energy. I don't even think I talked about the eclipse. Let me go back a minute. On the 14th, I'm so into your transits here that I forgot the new moon total solar eclipse on the 14th. That's at 23 degrees of Sagittarius. I think it's because I never really mind an eclipse in the 12th house. It's a clearing and a fresh start in the sector that governs your psychological self, your mental capabilities, the subconscious mind, your psychic ability, your intuition. Capricorn is ready for a new approach to their value and their life. I want to see what's here in the cards for you. And if you'd like a private reading, I'm at audreyalison.com. This is what I do all through the week. And you can select your reading that you'd like on my website, and I'll get in touch with you in an email and we can set it up. Here we go, Cap. Well, The Ten of Swords is not the way anyone wants to start a reading. However, to me, this is about Saturn, Pluto, all of that pain, the body pain that you'd experienced, limitations, and the loss that you've dealt with because of Pluto. So it's being acknowledged here, Wheel of Fortune, but now it is time for Jupiter. This is Jupiter in its biggest sense. Allow the feeling, because you're not going to be used to it, honestly, of anticipation, excitability that something good can happen. You're like, what is this odd feeling of faith and and happiness that I have? Jupiter's here now. The witch, the magician. Wow. Jupiter's here now, and you have all the tools you need. Look at these little cauldrons that both of these women are working on with the 3 sticks. Burn up what you're not using. Now, I'm not trying to tell anyone to set the house on fire, but you might want to get rid of things that are holding on old energy by putting them in a nice little fireplace and bidding them adieu. Bid them adieu. You have everything you need. Get creative. You're manifesting your life, no one else. It is because of no one else that you are where you are. It is only because of you. No one has done anything to you. You have made decisions. And I think Cap is going to get a totally new and clear perspective on how to believe in themselves in a way that they haven't, because of some of the malefic energies that have been working together in the first sector. Yes, Audrey. Yes, Ace of Swords. Clarity, clear thinking, even sobriety, clear of mind, saying yes, a direct thought, an idea, an act of brilliance, conjuring a brilliant idea because it's the right time and you're confident about it. These transits support you. Let go of the pain. And you're not your own victim. Yes, another ace, upright. Yes, you're not your own victim. At any moment, you can change anything at any time, and it doesn't matter if you've done it this way your whole life, if you've said this to some person. When consciousness enters the body, when consciousness enters the mind-body in the morning, and you open your eyes, you can create anything that you would like, and at harm none, do as ye will. As long as you are not hurting anybody in life, do as you will and create what you must. I have a feeling of faith for Capricorn that I haven't had in such a long time. Not for them, but as them. I'm not Capricorn, and I don't have, I have one placement in Capricorn. But regardless, I'm feeling, as an empath, the feels for Capricorn. I'm feeling what you will feel. It's a part of being a medium. My body feels like I'm anticipating something. I'm hopeful. And I believe this is what 2021 brings you, starting that mid-month with these major transits. I hope this was helpful. I appreciate you, and I'm wishing you a beautiful holiday. Happy Hanukkah, happy Christmas, and be well to one another. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.